Yeah, Limpopo, baby, make me go Limpopo, Limpopo.
I'm not even sure.
Limpopo, hey, oh yeah, tonight, hey, tonight, baby,
A full concert. Sam, I thought you were going to do a dance for the people.
I would have, but, I didn't get permission from my wife. I would have, rolled the waist a little bit, just a little bit.
Who never marry for this place. Anywho, if you know the song, then you already know where we're going with this one. Welcome to Take 3. My name is Kate Adiogun, and today's entertainment headlines are serving up drama, culture, relationships, and plenty to talk about. From Real Worry Pikin cancelling her worry show over tribal and political divisions, to Limpopo boy being dropped from a Botswana event amid a private video leak controversy. We are asking some serious questions about the conversations happening around us. So you want to stay with us because there is a lot to unpack from the stack.
There is a lot to unpack. A lot was unpacked. But, I am Sam Dandy. When entertainment meets real-life issues, things can get very interesting. Well, Real Worry Peking, of course, decision to cancel her homecoming show has stirred a lot of conversations about tribalism, politics, and the responsibility of entertainers in times of division. We want to hear your thoughts about it. Of course, we're going to be joining, or going to have a guest join us for the conversation. As always, you got to make it a date with us because it's going to be hot today, for sure. A lot to unpack.
Yes, a lot to unpack. I don't want to get into what they've alluded. My name is Akemni Jane. Now, if you've been following the Okoye brothers saga, this next one might just surprise you. Now, Soso Soberekon has offered 500, wait for it, 500 million naira for one named Peter and one named Paul Okoye to settle their differences in the boxing ring.
What?
Also, Pella is making headlines after saying the millions he made from his wedding belong to his wife.
So this is life.
So whether it's entertainment, relationships, all the conversations taking over the timeline, we have got you covered. So send in your takes to the WhatsApp number that is on your screen right now. Drop your comments on YouTube. We're going to get straight into things, starting with E-News.
Oh, yeah, Limpopo.
Hey, baby, go Limpopo.
On entertainment news, Judy Austin is taking her ongoing family drama to court, and this time the matter comes with a 1 billion naira lawsuit. The actress has reportedly sued her former husband, Obasi, as well as Yul Edochie's aunt, Rita Edochie, demanding 1 billion naira in damages. This adds another layer to the long-running drama involving Judy, Yul Edochie, and members of his family, with the matter now moving from social media conversations into the courtroom. For now, the allegations remain claims before the court and have not been determined. Meanwhile, the P-Square family drama continues to attract attention, and singer Cynthia Morgan has now entered the conversation. Morgan has called out Very Dark Man over his involvement in the public feud involving Peter Okoye and his brothers. She criticized VDM's approach to the matter, accusing him of presenting himself as a fearless person while questioning his motives. And speaking of balancing personal life with career, content creator Javis says marriage will not stop her from chasing her dreams. The social media personality has made it clear that getting married will not mean putting her career on hold. She says she's determined to continue building her career, even as she takes the next step in her personal life. These comments come amid the attention surrounding her highly publicized marriage with fellow content creator Pella. In Hollywood, Brandy and her daughter Sirai are bringing their real-life mother-daughter chemistry back on screen. The singer and actress, alongside her daughter, is set to reprise her role in Lifetime's sequel to Christmas Every Day. The project will see the pair return for another festive family story, giving fans a chance to watch the mother-daughter team up professionally. And with Christmas-themed movies already becoming a major part of the entertainment calendar, this one is definitely one to watch. On the music scene, Cardi B is making an early impact with her latest release, Aha. The song has emerged as the week's top-selling new song on the Billboard Hot 100, giving her another strong chart moment. Cardi has consistently maintained a strong connection with her fanbase, and this shows that her ability to turn a new release into a major music conversation is still very much intact. And finally, Kim Kardashian is dealing with a security scare after a suspect was arrested in connection with an alleged burglary at her Hidden Hills mansion. According to reports, the suspect invaded the property before being taken into custody. The incident has once again highlighted the security concerns that come with being one of the world's most recognizable celebrities, as stars continue to face the challenge of protecting their private homes from unwanted visitors. For Kim, the focus now shifts to legal process as authorities continue to deal with the alleged break-in. That's all on entertainment news.
All right, welcome back. You're still watching Take 3, and of course, we're happy to have updated you on the latest happenings in the world of entertainment. Now, kicking off our first hot topic for the day. We're going to South Africa now,
Hot.
or maybe Botswana, a little bit of both. Now, South African entertainer Limpopo Boy, real name Robert Matomi Thoka, has been pulled from the inaugural Creators Assembly in Botswana following the alleged leak of private video content online. The event organizers released a statement confirming his removal in a letter stating that Limpopo Boy will no longer be part of the inaugural Creators Assembly. A suitable replacement is currently being considered. Now, Limpopo's Boy's management responded on the 9th of August, calling the video distribution unauthorized and malicious. They say the content was stolen without consent and that cybersecurity experts and legal teams are working to remove the links. Now, they also urged the public to stop sharing it, noting that it is a criminal matter. Now, a separate statement from Mrs. Shai, who is the lady in the video, has also gone viral. She confirmed seeing the video and took full responsibility and apologized to her husband, her family, her friends, and supporters. She also asked for privacy as they work to rebuild trust. Now, the event organizers say it remains focused on growing Botswana's creative economy and thanked partners for their support. So, what do we say?
I was about to ask. I was like, Kate, where's the gnat on this?
Where's the video? What exactly does this
I've not seen the video.
You've not seen the video? No. Let me show it to you.
Sam Dandy, please stop it.
Okay.
But what do we make of private content like this being leaked?
What do we make of it, Abi? Kemi, is that what you said?
What do we make of it?
Make of it?
Whatever tickles your fancy.
Okay, but to be honest, right? I feel like there are usually two sets of people on this thing. There are the people who say, why did you make it in the first place if you never wanted it to come out? And then there are the people who want to camp on the legal side to say, honestly, whatever I do in my bedroom, whatever I do in my private space, as long as it's not illegal, as long as it's not harming anybody, it should stay private, which honestly I agree with. Now,
I feel like for context, I feel like some people are wondering where we haven't seen this video. What are you guys talking about?
Right.
Limpopo, who happens to be a South African dancer, I mean, we see him all the time. His videos have gone viral, you know, dancing. And Mrs. Shai, who is a married woman, we're in this rather
Comfy.
uncompromising.
rather scandalous.
Compromising position together.
Rather scandalous video together where they were obviously unclothed.
Yes.
Yeah, on clad.
Naked.
And,
nude.
well, some would say it would not be the first time we're going to see celebrities or people that we know in the limelight, you know, naked on platforms online, whether it was their fault deliberately to post it or
it was
somebody,
the other person.
it was blackmail or something.
Recently, for one, it was as a result of a bet, you know, talking about the Tiwa Savage situation. Oxlade was just enjoying himself.
He was having time of his life.
Decided to, you know, so there is that. But like you said, it's not usually the choice of one person to put it out. Because in this case now, they're saying that maybe it got hacked or something, right? So it wasn't like it wanted to put that out. It's just two people who are comfortable with each other, which is rather interesting because you're married.
Yeah.
So how
is the comfort?
How are you so comfortable shooting that type of video with somebody else?
With your sneaky link.
They've been comfortable for a while. And again, I say this because it can't be the first time that they've ever been in that scene.
Oh, you know? Definitely
or shot
not.
that type of video.
Well,
Now, it's not... Okay, go on, Sam Daniel.
Well, They seem confident. Now, I feel like, again, we can't play the video, of course. Viewers' discretion.
Don't have it.
We don't even have it.
We don't have the video to give you.
But initially, we can see that, of course, Mr. Limpopo himself was the one holding the device. So again, people ask the questions like, why are people even filming during intimate moments?
Yes, that's the part that I don't understand.
Showing our skin, you know,
with each other on your device.
On your device.
People just want to spice things up.
What is the spice?
It's not safe. It's not yours alone.
It's for post-mortem.
So,
review to take notes.
Angle.
That's what they usually say.
They say it's for notes, for postmortem.
But I think now it's a bit regretful, if I can use that word, because he seems to have lost, maybe deals, maybe money,
It most likely will lose more.
But do you guys think that this will have like a long-term effect on his career?
No.
Maybe not.
I think the world, honestly, especially this generation, unfortunately, ain't nobody care. Like, after the initial outrage dies...
Outrage or banter?
Actually, it's not even outrage. It's really just banter at this point.
Wow.
Yeah, like, how funny.
That's what you got in those jeans?
So after this banter dies, honey, I think 2 days is too long. I feel like maybe us even covering it is prolonging its lifespan, right, in the media. Honestly, we're not going to remember him by next week.
Well, let's see.
A lot of people have never heard of him before. So, one, this gives him free publicity. Two, there are people who, they like the debauchery. So don't be surprised if there are going to be people in his DMs saying, hashtag me too.
Absolutely. I'm not
you guess, I don't think that the young man is going to be negatively affected by this.
I think the woman is going to be at the edge of this backlash, as always, because now she put out a statement to her family, to her husband. She's talking about rebuilding trust.
Honey, I don't know, bro.
It could. Now, people have, of course, like, rebuild trust from, trust me, worse.
True. Well,
so we can't tell. But again, she's the one who is married, so I can understand why a lot of the weight will be on her head.
Yeah.
We're gonna take reactions to this one because, of course, people are reacting to it, and I want to hear your reaction too. Honestly, remember, you can send us a message, of course, on WhatsApp or live on YouTube. All right, let us hear it. Oh, Chim. Gorgeous Mrs. Shy.
She's hot. Okay, Knockhack706 here says, imagine your woman cheating is worse. Guys, but to have to watch these videos is beyond that. I hope the dude gets counseling before he offs himself or do something that will ruin his life forever. Which of the guy are we talking about? The husband?
The husband.
Or Limpopo?
Most likely the husband. Limpopo will just...
This we know.
Is kindness says, no one goes to nightclubs and find real love. No one. How many rings do you find in nightclubs?
I don't like this angle.
Spyro met his babe in a club now, according to him. Zinx_TS says, I saw a ring on her finger in her Facebook reels, and I was wondering what is a man thinking by making a baddie a wife?
Baddies can get married?
No comment.
I didn't get the memo.
Can get married.
Building Things says, every guy can hit here. How did the guy wife this lady? These kinds of ladies are natural. When you click with her, she will give it to you and all of it. In most cases, they get guys who are loyal, faithful, and chilled.
You know what?
Saint Honorable King of Trolls says, oh, King of Trolls. My guy put himself in this mess. There was no way that this person will be rehabilitated.
You see how all the vitriol is going to the woman.
Absolutely.
Again, she's the one who's married, though, but okay.
We can't
but Gold says the way they are comfortable, it clearly shows it was not first time they have been chowing each other for some time.
I like the chowing. Where do we saw? I mean, it did.
Sam,
again.
oh my God, I'm so sorry. Sam, I have to ask you.
Oh God.
What would you do if, God forbid, your partner was caught in this situation?
God forbid.
God really forbid.
I wasn't even going to ask you that ever.
Because they always ask the women and say, what would you do if your partner cheated? I want to know for a man. You have said, and I have to quote Sam, you have said on the show that cheating is not a deal breaker for you.
Hold on. If he cheated or you want to change your mind?
Talk.
If he cheated or if the wife, has, or maybe whoever is dating, let's assume he's not married.
No, I'm just saying, Sam Dandy has repeatedly said that cheating is not a deal breaker for him. So,
he has.
talk.
Again, I won't answer the question, I will. But again, this is different. This video, there's evidence. This goes a lot further. You know, what we can quietly work on and go for counseling is different now because everyone's going to have their business. The entire Take 3 show would have messages saying, Sam Dandy, we see your wife. You know, it'll be crazy. It's a lot harder to build trust when the entire public is involved, which is why we always talk about your matter being outside in the first place. So
that's what I was saying.
People got to
How
be careful.
will the trust be rebuilt? That's
Exactly. Like, no, I had to act as a married person, not trying to disrespect your marriage.
Of course not. Of course not. But I do think in that moment, I know that anybody in their right frame of mind will regret their action. So I'm not going to be one of the people who's going to, like, you know, add to the weight. You know, I will still try to be there in the way that I can because, again, someone made a comment about, you know, you don't want someone to do something and off themselves. It seemed very like a light conversation, but these things do get really heavy because you're thinking, I made a comment. Everyone makes him look like he's a fool now. You know what I mean? And then now judge the woman like because of her appearance, he should have known better. Which is crazy.
Absolutely.
And God forbid if this becomes more dire, we're still the same people that will come back and say, we should have been nicer. Everybody does it. Why did you have to drag it this far?
That's why I said whatever tickles your fancy when you asked earlier, Kemini, because if you feel like it's something that you need in your relationship, man and woman, look
at him dancing.
Go ahead. Because,
you know what's interesting? again, the culture that we're in right now, I know it's 2026, but I mean, people are a lot smarter about the fact that, you know what, there's iClouds, these things can leak on your phone, people can take advantage. But at the same time, we're also in a time where there's so much about people online.
People don't
if it
care
gets out,
anymore.
it's outside. People glorify these explicit content platforms like OnlyFans and a lot more. So there's social media like X where you know that even without nobody telling you, you will be seeing things that you didn't expect to see from Shalewa in Cross River. You know, it's wild how much you can really see online and how some people don't care about it.
They don't.
Especially if they're making money from it.
That's another way to look at it.
Elon Musk money?
Well, when you said iCloud earlier, I'm sure somebody in their bedroom is thinking, I will not back it up now.
Someone's like, I sent when I was young and foolish, I sent my nudes. I'm sorry. It's old. You know, people are, because you never know who has them.
Oh my God. Interesting times, really.
Please don't, let's stop caring so much about our devices. Like, really do not capture these things. They're too sensitive. We may laugh about it in the news, but please do better. Don't. Ladies, I'm sorry, but every single time we're always at the receiving end. Be smarter than this.
Let's think about it very well.
The man will move on.
The world is not as kind to us as it is to
men?
Yeah. Yes, in cases like this, of course.
Anywho, on to our next hot topic. We're bringing it back home. Now, Real Warri Pikin has canceled her planned show in Warri, or should I say Efron? And what began as a dispute over the use of the name Warri has now become a bigger conversation about identity, history, and how communities handle disagreements. Now, some people from Uva and surrounding communities objected to the name, arguing that places like Efron have their own distinct identities. But Real Warri Pikin says the issue became difficult because of how the objections were handled. From calls to her team and a petition to demands that she apologize, to, asking her to remove Warri from her name and take down her billboards and banners. Let's watch the part of the first clip she posted on IG. We're going to go on a quick break. When we come back, we're going to pick up this conversation. You're still watching Take 3.
Hello, everyone. So I want to address something very important regarding my upcoming comedy show scheduled for September 20th in Monarchy Event Center, Efron Uwe, Delta State. This video is really hard for me to make. After careful consideration and due to certain circumstances beyond my control, the show will no longer be happening. I don't cancel her. This decision wasn't made lightly at all. I have the utmost respect for my fans in Delta State, and I'm truly sorry for any disappointment this may cause. Thank you so much for your love and support. I don't take it for granted. I promise to make it up to you somehow. That being said, I will also love to add that being an entertainer from Delta State is very exhausting. It's very exhausting. The disunity in my state, Delta State, is tiring, especially amongst the Jaws, the Robos, the Shekiri. I'm not saying don't fight for what is right. I'm not saying don't fight for your right.
Now, her team says they even proposed changing the show title to Real Worry Picking Life in Delta. But we're told it had to be live in Efuru. Eventually, she decided the situation had become too stressful and canceled the show. Here is the one she posted today. Let's watch this.
People of Efru
Yeah, so is that...
are saying that they politely asked me to change the name of the show to Real Worry Picking Life in Efru and change the address. That is all they did. If they politely asked me, we will not be here today. The show for still happen. We will not be here today. They carry fight come. They reached out to my show producer. When he called my show...
So now we're asking, where does legitimate advocacy for community identity end, and where does the approach become excessive? Now, to help us understand this conversation, we are joined by Mr. Ejiro Imweri, convener, Wahoo City Advocacy. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, sir. Can you hear us?
Thank you very much
We got to do
for
it.
inviting me to your program.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being with us.
Yeah.
Now, we're just going to go straight to the conversation. What exactly are people objecting to about the use of the name Worry?
Well, Warri is in Delta South Senatorial District. Efru is in Delta Central Senatorial District. They are in two different local governments. Efru belong to the Urobo tribe, while Warri is a township belonging to both the Urobo, the Ijos, and the Ishekiri. They are two different places altogether. Efru is not Warri. Warri is not Efru. It's just asking the person to do the right thing. Change the address, state the correct places. You cannot be, even though Metama and Gwagwalada, they are in Abuja, you can't be doing a program in Gwagwalada and then you are asking the people that is in Metama, even though all of them in Abuja. But these ones, all of them are not even in Abuja. Warri is a separate place, Efru is a separate place. That is what we are trying to make them correct. It has gotten to an extent that we are local government, where the headquarters passed a law. As I'm talking to you now, Real Worry Pikin is guilty of a crime of 3 months imprisonment. It's a duly enacted bylaw.
Why is that?
Now, with this program, now you cannot be doing a program in Warri and call it Efru. It won't be accepted. Do you understand? Even within the Warri proper, you cannot be doing a program in Okere and you call it a cause crisis. Even in some communities, for some communities to put the billboard of their own name, it will cause problem. You know, we've had Warri crisis. So when we see anything that will lead to crisis coming from afar, we try to nip it at the bud immediately. So that's all.
Okay.
You spoke about 3 months. She's guilty of a crime right now. Can you please expatiate on that? Tell us more about that, please.
There is a law passed by the local government that any corporate or individual who is organizing a program or having a business premises in Efru and uses another name to name the premises other than Efru is guilty of an offense. First offender is either 200,000 naira fine or 3 months imprisonment. She's only. That's why when she say we came to fight her, it's a big lie. We sent a letter to her. The letter was even kind of a letter of caution. We didn't even reply to the police or the local government chairman. In fact, we did not even encounter which is to hold the place, because we don't want to see a situation whereby during the program proper that people will come take advantage. So you then crazy and worry and begin to destroy the place. So beforehand, we say immediately, please, so we notice in the social media that the address that Real Worry has displayed is wrong. She has breached the law, the bylaw passed by the Uwe people. Please notify her to do the needful immediately. That was all.
Okay,
nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, but Mr. Ejiro, there was a WhatsApp chat because you mentioned that they did not shout at her or blame her or whatever. But there was a WhatsApp chat that she showed in one of her videos where they told her that this is the reason why the show will not hold in Efron, because she has to take out the name Worry. Because she mentioned in that chat as well that they wanted to change it to Life in Delta State. And the response was, this is why it will not hold. It has to be Efron.
Of course. What is wrong with the chat? It's emphasizing the same letter we wrote. That if let's take it, you are in Lagos, right? I don't know where you are, where your studio is.
Yes, we're in Lagos.
Which part of, you're in Lagos?
Yes.
We're in Lagos.
Which part of us?
On the mainland, the Ikeja axis.
Good. Can you be doing your program on the mainland and said you are doing it in Ikoyi? The address of your TV studio on the mainland. Can you say New Central Television headquarters or corporate office is Ikoyi, Lagos? Would that be accepted? It's a question to you people. Would that be accepted? You cannot answer me.
No, sir, we completely understand.
We get that
the
point.
distinction you're trying to make.
No, answer me now. What's the point? The corporate office of New Central is Ikoyi.
It won't be accepted.
It's Ikeja on the mainland.
Yeah.
Can you post now that the address of your studio is in Ikoyi, Lagos Island?
Of course not.
No, that would be wrong.
Of course not.
That'd be incorrect.
Oh, that would be incorrect. And so if I write to you, Mr. TV Studio, is that your, maybe as an Ikeja person now, that your station now, you are domiciled in Ikeja. That's where you do your business. You are in another local government. But every time you are displaying Ikoyi, it's offensive to us. And we already have a law to that effect because we see that a lot of people are trying to use Lagos Island or Ikoyi or VI. Please change it before this your big event that is coming. We want Ikeja to be represented. Have we done anything wrong?
No.
Well, I have a question.
Do we say further conversation?
Do you think that this could have been handled in a maybe better way, you know, where...
Good! Now, listen now. I want to be fair to the state government. You understand? I don't even know what happened. We got a lawyer to tell us we are law-abiding people. We took a court bailiff. We never interface with any of our team, any of our representatives. I have not seen any representative. I have not chatted with any of our representatives. We only got the service of a lawyer, asked the court bailiff to serve them, and the court bailiff replied to us that the monarchy, where the event is to take place, refused to accept the letter, claiming that they are not the organizers of the program, that the error did not come from their end. They now show us their own address, which is the event center. They now show us their own address, where they actually stated the correct address of the place as Efru. Even if you go to the website now, you will see that the monarch, the event, They said Efru supply road Efru. They have obeyed the law. But when I said that in law, you will be responsible because you are the host. Now, inform them, which means because we don't have the contact of Rewari, inform them that they should please change the address. We don't want, they have already breached the law, but we don't want to. Even now, we can still initiate the process for arrest and prosecution, because the fact that she canceled the program does not mean that she has not committed a crime. The crime is still there. So we don't have to come to like whip they are being victimized. If we had wanted to actually use her as a scapegoat for the offense she has committed, all the evidence over the social media, we would have asked for question directly. But we don't want that. We say change the address so that the program can take place. So that was on Thursday. So then on Saturday, a number called me. And he said he's one of the special assistants to the executive governor of Delta State, Honorable Sheriff Oborevori, that he is mediating in this matter, not because we are wrong, but because they don't want controversy now that it's election season. Any little thing, comedians and businessmen will say this thing was politically motivated. So we should please temper justice with mercy and allow the program to hold. And so he said he wants to negotiate on our behalf so that there will be peace and tranquility in the state. I said, okay, you are welcome. I said, okay, what do you want? He now told me that they've already spent money, and because of that, I said, okay, no problem. This is what you would do. You can use it to live in Efru and change that. It will be okay. So they came again, and they, after an hour, they said they changed their mind, that they want to use live in Delta with the address at Efru. I said, okay, no problem. I said, but why are you people somehow, the name irritate you? They said no. So I said, okay, I will talk to my people. Let them accept the life in Delta. But she should write a letter. In fact, I even gave an advice. She can use life in Efru near Warri or life in Efru and Warri. I said she can do that. I said, but that address, the monarchy, Efru Supply Road, Efru, must be reflected. But on another hand, I was thinking that she had already spent lots of money. I said, she can even go ahead with the life in Warri. God gave me witness. I said, of course, she must have spent money. But if she wants to use that life in Warri, she must write a letter of apology through our lawyer to us, explaining that my people, I'm sorry, I didn't know that the dichotomy has gone to that I left this a long time ago. I didn't know things have changed. Please, I have already, let me be. But I am making an undertaking that such a thing will not happen again because of next time. I said that I will prevail to my people that please, she's our daughter. She has already apologized. Let her do her show, whatever name she wants to use. But next time she wants to do, we'll keep this one as evidence against her in case she tries it again. Because the law is made for man, not man for law. We don't want to punish any person.
Right.
So
Mr. Mwere, if I can interject a little bit, if you can hear me. I mean, I was going to ask that, why not just allow the life in Delta, since it covers everything? Is that a way that both sides can resolve the issue?
We allow the life in Delta. How to say the life in Delta? They're not even listening to me. We allow the life in Delta. We say, go ahead, use life in Delta. Go ahead. That one is, look at what caused the problem. I said, don't say to me. I said, if you insist to use life in Warri, write a letter. But even if you write a letter, it might, my group can calm down, other groups will come up. So now, make a video on your Facebook page apologizing to the Uwe people, the Efru monarch, the local government, and the Yoruba nation, that you are the daughter, that you are sorry for the mistake. They should allow you because you have spent money, but next time you will do it. So after 2 hours, they now reply. They say they are not making any apology, that They would rather use life in Delta so that they don't make that apology. And then I said, but you have already printed many billboards, though. How can you be going from place to change it? They said they'd rather do that than to make the apology. I said, okay, no problem. Go ahead and do what you want to do, provided the case is safe. And we concluded peacefully. Only on Saturday to the next day, about 48 hours later, to see her making a video that she was cut program. In fact, the mediator from the state government was very embarrassed. He said, a matter that we have settled, how could she come out the program? What is that?
Maybe she's just
Mr.
upset.
I was assigned as
Morris,
everyone. In fact, I was even surprised because we already reached a deal. We already reached a deal mediated by a negotiator from the state government.
Yes. Mr. Murray, but I want to draw your attention back to the chat that Real Worry Pikin put out. There was a screenshot where her team said, we will do live in Delta, and the person on the other end said, no, it has to be live in Efuru. What do you say to that? Because we do, there is message evidence that they insisted on that.
That chat took us before the negotiation. In fact, it was that chat. I did not make the chat. It was one of our group that made the chat. It was that chat that they forwarded to one of the advisors to the state government that meditated them to call my attention because I am the convener of the Wado City Advocacy. That chat now, so that chat happened before we struck the deal. And that was why I told them, don't worry, go ahead, go and use live in Delta. I will talk to the who made that with you people. And I called him, the person who made the chat. As governor, I said, look, we have struck it. I am the chief convener. The state government is interested in this matter. And not that they said but we should allow peace to prevail. Since she said live in Delta, and she's using the correct address, we should let her be. And he was not insisting that, in that case, let her write an apology letter to the house. And I told him, my brother, it's not every time we fight. Forget about it. I'm your leader. We have reached a deal already. Let her be. So that chat of that chat. Okay. That chat was made before even this matter came to my table.
All right, Mr. Mwere, we are so glad that you're able to join us. We're so pressed for time, but I would like to ask you this final question, and I hope you're as brief as possible. Do you think that this controversy is actually about the word worry, or is it exposing a deeper issue about how different communities in Delta State want their individual identities to be recognized?
It is both. Both. If you understand worry, worry has been having crisis since we were all born. There was the crisis of 1952. There was the carnage of between 1999 and 2007, where a lot of houses and people were burnt. At that time, people are beginning to understand that the name worry is the cause of the problem. While we all love the name, at the same time, there's fundamental injustice, where the Olu of worry is seen as people are trying to claim absolute ownership because their king is called Olu of worry. Now, let me digress a little. There's this our story. We are to folktale story. 3 animals, the lion, the gorilla, and the tortoise went to visit the king. The king, when they saw that the king had many gifts to them, immediately the tortoise, that was the weakest among them, he said his name is now all of you. And then the king now said, they were going, this gift belongs to all of you. And all of them went home. When they got home, the gorilla said, tortoise, bring the gift now, let us share it. They said it belongs to all of you. He said, when the king meant all of you, he meant me, because my nickname is all of you. And then the thing that brought argument, and they went to court. When they went to court, the judge then asked, who did they give the gift to? The tortoise said, all of you. Gorilla said, all of you. Lion said, all of you. Say, who is all of you? The three of them, the gorilla and the lion said, it is the three of us. Tortoise said, no, it is me that is called all of you. And then the judge said, okay, for now, you people should learn your lesson.
Yeah, we are quite familiar with that one.
Next time, we're so much.
Now, next time,
yes.
Listen now, next time, with the two animals, follow tortoise again, go and take the gift.
Absolutely not.
So since one of them is saying the name Worry belongs to only me, is that also? And is using the name Worry to take every good thing that comes to Worry. We are not to say, oh yeah, since you died, we don't want to share that name with you again. We want to bring, we want to mark our identity.
All right.
In fact, it's not even
Mr. Imwere, I'm so sorry, but we have to go now. Thank you so much for your insight, Mr. Ejiro Imwere, for that insightful conversation, I must say.
Yeah, it gave us a different perspective. That we
but there's a lot.
We got a lot of messages because Nigerians are reacting to this themselves.
Let's hear them.
Let's take a few of them. I'm going to censor it as much as I can. Someone says that man is talking. It says, your daughter is bringing the world to your community. Instead of standing by her and giving her all the necessary support, you are dragging her over location. Shame. Worry is like an umbrella name, just as some neighboring places in Ogun State sometimes claim Lagos. This energy they are using to fight real Worry Peking, why don't they use it to fight their political leaders? To bring development to a from Abegi, and that is from Emmy from Kano. Now, that's not the only one. We do have another one. Someone here says, on this real Worry Peking matter, the people are just unserious and naive. Worry and Eferu are like Ikeja and Maryland in Lagos. You won't know you have entered Eferu from Worry when you're going to Port Harcourt. It's very unfortunate. All this is because of boundaries or boundary issues between the three communities, Ijo, Urobo, and Ishekiri. Bomi from Ogba. I think somebody had taken a message out. I'd seen something once about where the airport is, and if it actually says Worry, and if it actually is
Worry. Yeah. I mean, I would, if I hear anybody say Worry, I just assume that they're from Delta State. Exactly. Or they say Delta State, I'm just like, oh, now Worry person. Do you understand? It's like, just like that person said, it's like an umbrella term, you know? It's like you're from Ibadan, and then maybe you were born in Oluyole or something like that. Do you have to start saying, oh, Oluyole?
It's so funny that you said that.
It's weird, please.
In River State, there are a number of places that are not in, Port Harcourt is a local government. There are a lot of places that everybody just refers to as Port Harcourt. So imagine if we start fighting and saying, no, this is not Port Harcourt, this is Obiako. You know, it's a city, it's a metropolitan area. It is the name given to this urban district. Nobody is erasing, I don't think this is an intentional erasure. And so I can understand real Worry Peking's frustration to say,
you people are my bro. There's no dichotomy.
Exactly.
You understand?
Well, again, I think we've all established that, you know what, we want to respect everyone's culture. We want to respect the differences. You know what? But at the same time, where is the unity and the love if we're going to do it this way? Because now they've lost a show that could have brought a lot of revenue for Delta as a whole. So I don't know. I'm in shock, honestly, but
I hope they find a way to resolve it. But
it has been quite the show. We went to South Africa, and then we went to Delta State. I mean, it's been a full show. Now back to Lagos. We say goodbye. We'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m.
And yes, we're in Lagos.
Yes, we are in Lagos.
From our studio in Lagos.
Goodbye.